Alright, hey folks, welcome to Playing Traffic, and today is a pretty big day. The moving van is coming today. Expect to see that right here. Yeah, expect to see that right there. They're coming a little later on. I got some work to do, and I figure, you know what, why not just... I definitely wanted to document this day, even though it probably won't be on the one wheel. And yeah, they're coming out to get it all. This might be a good before and after. So here's this one. Let's see what this looks like a little later tonight. Not a little later tonight, later tonight. But yeah, let's go to the room. Got some work to do, so let me go. Let me bring you along for this. So after almost 33 years, I bought this place in October 1991. No, sorry, August. Wow, it is getting that close. August of 1991. And here we are, July of 2024. So yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be about the 33 year mark. And it's funny, like every room that gets, you know, the closer and closer I get, well, today is the moving van. It's a big deal. So that's coming out. And the closer I get to these big deals, like today, I've been getting a little bit, like sometimes I sit around in the house and I just look around and I go, wow. Because I love this house. I really do love this house. It is what it is. There's something, you know, change that I need to make personally. I do want to live a stretch of time in a single home is really what I want to do. You know, so we're going into the south for that. The affordability, the diversity is a big thing for us. Affordability is a big thing. So it's Douglasville, Georgia for us. But yeah, this garage honestly has not seen much renovation. If you look behind me, you can see what's waiting. Because I queued that trash up. Yesterday just to clear space in the house. Let's see, cleared that. I put that out yesterday, and we'll see how that looks later today because there might be some stuff moving out. Oh, it looks like somebody took. Okay. So we actually put some stuff out. It's like, yo, swing through and get some of this stuff. There's inline skates, a couple other little things going on. Came out yesterday. Some of it was on the ground. It's like, you know, come on, man. You know, somebody's offering you some free stuff. Don't act like an asshole out here. Just throw it the fuck around. But, and I'll tell you what, you know one thing I noticed already? It doesn't smell as bad as it did yesterday back here. That's a good thing, because I'm going to be in here getting some work done. So I just had one of my questions answered. I mean, it really wasn't going to happen until I saw it firsthand. Let me show you this. So this is how we're getting out of here. You know, moving our belongings to Douglasville. We're using Ryder, and you see Ryder relocations.com. I'll keep you posted because I think the number that we paid is very, very good. Let's see if it ends up being that number, and I'll share the number at the end of this video. But I was concerned, like, oh, what size truck it is when I first negotiating this whole situation with the people from Ryder. I was like, this sounds a little too good to be true. What size truck is it? And I started, as I was driving over the last 2 months, I negotiated this like 2 months back. And I'm like, is that a 26-foot trailer? Is that a 26-foot trailer? Out on the road. And then this pulled up, I went, oh God. I go, yeah, we're going to be filling that thing up, believe me. We don't even have that much stuff to fill that whole thing up. So I'd love to say it was an uneventful experience with Ryder. But it wasn't. Somewhere between reality and telephone scams is where I'm living right now, with the actual amount that I'm paying Ryder. The most important thing to my viewers that I would want them to know, be aware of what actually cubic feet mean, because I don't care how stupid this sounds, I don't really know. Because that way, if you know that number and they're already offering you a rate per cubic feet, then you're going to pretty much know what you're going to pay. So when Johnny Dickwad calls you from Ryder and says, oh my God, I got a great deal for you, I'm going to send you a 26-foot truck for, and it looks like you only need 300 cubic feet, and you don't know what 300 cubic feet sounds like a lot. I told the guy, I go, we have at least 80 large Home Depot boxes. I actually measured and gave him the dimensions of the box. Maybe 80 of them. That's a pretty big box. Oh yeah, I got you covered, man. Well, he didn't have this covered. So I'm gonna end up paying $385 per cubic foot, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. And maybe over time I'll figure out if that was a good deal. It is a long distance move, so that's going to be expensive. The other flip to it is, I do already know, and again, this is a Ryder number that they're charging a Virginia to Florida move at $6 per cubic feet. So yay me, I didn't pay that, but yeah, the phone call was a scam. It was a scam. It was somebody getting work for Ryder, but it was a guy going, oh yeah, and I didn't know how much cubic feet of stuff I actually had. I really didn't know. I didn't have 300. I probably had more close to 1,600 cubic feet. So yeah, there's that. Once a staging area is no longer a staging area, everything's gone, and it's on its way to being processed, inevitably ending in Douglasville, Georgia. Let's have a small chat about it. I got a great question. How do you feel now that one of the biggest parts of the process is done?
Relieved for that part, but also very close second. Somebody better buy this house for $1 million. I was not. It's so echoey now because it's like so empty. I wasn't putting it on the truck, but I think we did a nice job of trying to move it to staged it, other rooms, like a dollhouse that Michael lovingly bought me. It was a heavy hoe.
It weighed 10 tons.
It was heavy. When they delivered it to me, I remember I was like, oh, I'll wait for Michael to come home so I can move it downstairs in the basement, because I had told him, like, I won't start that dollhouse, promise, until we move. I didn't wait for him, which he'll probably tell you is, don't do that. You distracted me.
Oh, with the cat, sorry.
So I took it down in the basement. It was heavy. It wasn't a good choice. So then I was like, I'm not taking that upstairs. I will just leave it at the bottom of the stairs so that anyone moving it, it's there. No, I moved it upstairs. Yeah. Again, that was. But I did tell them, like, hey, it's heavy. It does say on the box 2-person lift. I'm hard-headed. So I think, like, we put my own personal room, which I guess I could sort of show you maybe. I had 1,000,000,001 books. I don't know how many books I had. Let's just say I know I have more than 400. I know that for sure because I was doing a Google Doc and starting to, I know I had more than that. I had like purged some things, like giving my best good buddy, hey Jessica, some bookshelves that I thought, oh, she could utilize these, and they were still very nice. But I know moving forward, I was going to try to get a wall of cases that were similar. Here I had nice built-ins that I used those too. When I tell you, like, even me lifting the boxes, because they were heavy, but I was like, okay, it's heavy, I can lift it. Hopefully a guy, which is usually what movers are, in my, times of seeing them, but they were heavy. And then like I stacked them up, so everything was stacked. You could still walk through the room to get to the back and get it all. And then Michael had all his stuff to one side. Things that were in the bedroom that we kept, we put our stuff in those other rooms. So I think we did a good job trying to not have them go into every room in the house. Like the kitchen stuff we moved in. It was.
This house needs a giant can of Lysol to go off inside of it because they're.
Look,
I need to get in the shower.
in.
I need to get in the shower and everything, but there was some sense. Every time I was like, oh my god, there was a little.
They were sweating their butts off.
It was
the
crazy.
One guy, his pants were dark. He went by. I was like, oh my gosh, he was like drenched. And then of course, we don't usually have. We'll be having people and stuff over. My sisters don't live here. I'm a homebody, so, and we drink Schuylkill Punch, so I completely forgot. Hey, get some cool drinks for people.
Well, I actually filled the cups up for them. Anyway, the experience, just to wrap it up, really is, for us to offer any kind of advice, it would be just know your cubic feet, because these salespeople are jerk offs.
Yeah, they won't. I think
they're bad. They're
that
bad.
was my thing. It may have always gonna been like that, but since it wasn't transparent, like you're like, oh okay, and we're like, well, I ain't sure about how much that would fit. How many boxes you got? We're not sure. We're in the process of packing it up and moving it. So I just say like he's saying, if you know that price per, so you'll know about how much it could cost you.
Yeah. We'll look at the first off. Oh yeah, that's right. So
July 12th at the fire.
Yeah, 412 West Girard. This video is going to be up tomorrow night, so you will be able to. I should still plug it. The fire this Friday night. The Heels, Blackout Shoppers, Rubbish, and Pissant, all at the fire. $15 entry. 412 West Girard. Music will probably start somewhere around 8 p.m. Come on out, have a good time, have a great week.
Did you like my rock and roll face?
Yeah, that was fun. All right, bye-bye, everybody.